Do you know what the biggest lie is that home service company owners tell themselves? It's that all they need is lead generation. Lead generation is going to get me there. And I want you to think about the people who you are looking at. I want you to think about the people who you are striving to be. The big guy in your field, the one who is kicking ass, and you're like, that's who I want to be. My guess is that guy is not just doing lead generation. Why? Because it's the easy button. It's the lie other agencies are telling you. And why do they do that? They tell it to you because they're going to get your money. They're probably going to get it for a year because they're going to have you sign a year-long contract. Then you'll quit. And that's all right because they got them lining up, waiting for this lead generation, man. Let's get money in my pocket. I'm Ann Brennan. I am the no bullshit marketing team. I have a whole team behind me, but I am a no bullshit marketer because I can't stand it. I cannot stand that lie. It is a lie. There is no easy button. I'm not going to take your money for leads. Yes, I will get you leads. That is part of our strategy, but it's only part of it. And I want to talk to you today about why. What's really important for you to understand. Let's think about it this way. You know, when you go to the mall, it's like Christmas time, right? We're all going to go to the mall. Not me, I hate shopping, but we're all going to go to the mall. Most of us are going to go to the mall, and there's going to be that perfume girl, and you are going to skirt that bitch as much as you can. You're going to try to get around her immediately because nobody wants that person. Your lead generation makes you that perfume salesperson. That's what it does. You come in, you're new to the market, and you're going up to people without them knowing you, and you're trying to sell them something. And that doesn't work. And if somebody is telling you that it does, they're lying to you. They are bullshitting you. And I'm just going to tell you, it just doesn't work. So, what do you have to do? First of all, you have to be known, you have to be liked, and you have to be trusted. And you haven't done that. You went out there and said, let's give you another example. I'm the mattress guy. Buy from me. Well, come on. Come on. You know that doesn't work. When was the last time you bought from somebody who you didn't know, like, and trust? And the chances are not very often. You have not done that very often. It's just a fact. Come on. We know this. All of us hate to be sold to. We hate to be sold to. And meanwhile, all we're doing is trying to sell to people. So how do we get them to know, like, and trust us? Well, first of all, to be known, you're going to have to be seen. They're going to have to really get to know you. I'm going to tell you how to do that in a minute. In order to be liked, you're going to have to give. You're going to have to educate. You're going to have to give back to your community. You're going to have to do things more than just putting out a commercial saying, buy my shit. Okay, I know I sound angry. I actually am angry because I just got off the phone with somebody who was like, I don't want to talk to you because you want to get me to do other stuff. Yes, I do. If you don't want to come in and do the whole thing, don't come in. I'm fine with that because it's not going to work. I do not want to sell you something that's not going to work. I don't think you, as a home service company owner, want to do that either. You're not going to go into somebody's house and put in an air conditioning system that doesn't work. You're not going to go into somebody's house and take out the insides of their toilet and leave it because you're like, at least I did something. Well, at least I did something doesn't work. So then how do you get trusted? You know, now you have to be seen to be known. You have to give to be liked, and you have to be consistent to be trusted. You have to be consistent. You have to be out there on a regular basis. Yes, some of that will be ads. There's no way around it. But if you build an organic following, then it gets easier. And over time, you can back off on your ads. I run no ads, none at all. I haven't run them in a very long time. Why? Because you damn well know me. If you're watching this, you know me, right? And if you don't, if you're just getting to know me, you're going to know me pretty darn well because I don't hold back. It's what I do. And this is fun. I have to tell you, the whole idea of sugarcoating crap for you, I'm done with that. I'm tired of it. I want you guys to understand I care about your business. I care about your business so much that I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about your business. How can I make that person stand out more? What can I do for them to take them to that next level? Because it's not just about lead generation for me. For me, it's so much more. So let's talk about, what do you do? Well, first of all, I actually wish I could get a show of hands for people who would tell me, Did you sit down before you started your lead generation? Did you sit down and create a brand strategy? Do you know your core values? Do you know your target market? Not just anybody who owns a house, but the person who owns a house in this particular neighborhood, who drives this kind of car, who listens to this kind of radio station. Do you know that sort of thing about your target audience? Do you know what you're really selling? And it's not an HVAC system, it's comfort. It's not chimney cleaning, it's safety. Do you know what you're really selling? Chances are you don't. Chances are the person who brought you into the lead generation idea let you just skip over that step. And that is why I call it the easy button. You're just skipping over the step. It doesn't work, folks. It just doesn't work. So, what you're going to do, you're going to create a brand strategy, and then you're going to create a marketing strategy. How do we get it out to there to the people? And then you're going to create a sales strategy. How do you make sure your salespeople are listening to your marketing people so that you're on the same page? How are you doing that? You're going to create all of these strategies, and then you're going to create a customer experience and a nurturing strategy. If you have not created those strategies, you have pushed the easy button that doesn't work. You can keep pushing it, but it's going to keep not working. So let's go back. You've got to be known, you've got to be liked, and you've got to be trusted. I said you've got to be seen to be known. How are you going to be seen? Well, there's a lot of ways. One is that if you are a small company, you're going to have to be out networking. If you're a bigger company, you're going to have to send your team out networking. You're going to have to put people in the local chambers. You're going to have to put people in local BNIs. You're going to have to go to happy hours whether you want to or not. You're going to have to do these things. You're going to have to sponsor events. You're going to have to show up at home shows in your community. You're going to have to do social media on a regular basis. These are all things you have to do. And if you skip the step, all you are is another guy with a truck out there who's throwing the spaghetti against the wall and hoping it sticks. It's not done, folks. It's not going to stick. Okay? It's just how it is. I know I sound harsh, and maybe today is not a good day for me because I'm really cranky about this idea that lead generation is the only thing you need. So now to be known, we're saying this, you have to do all these things. But on social media, you can't just put up things about your business. You have to educate people, right? You have to show who works in your office. You have to show the guys who are in your truck. You have to show real life things that you're doing in the community. You have to let people get to know you and who you are and why they should really like you, right? What is it about you that they should really like? If you want them to like you have to give. And some of that stuff we talked about before is that, right? You're giving to the community. You're going to the home shows. You're sponsoring events. You're doing things to help your community. But you also need to help people understand more about their homes. You're a home service company. Explain to me, if you're a pest control person, explain to me how to set a freaking mice trap. Can I just tell you, I've got mice in my kitchen. My pest control company dropped off a boxload of mousetraps. That's awesome. I don't know how to do the damn thing. Show me. Show me how to do them. If you show me, I'm going to like you better. I'm going to think, gosh, he took the extra time. I'll tell you, Davis Ford was out here recently. One of the things the guy did, he would not leave my house until he sat and showed me how my thermostat worked, showed me how to program it on my phone, showed me how to program it at the unit itself. He took time with me. I like them now. I am beginning to trust them now. Actually, I'm trusting them a lot because they've been out to my house multiple times. So that leads me to trust. If you want people to trust you, you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be consistent. Okay. So when you're trying to get people, when you're trying to educate them, and you're using blogs and you're using videos and you're using podcasts and you're using your email marketing, when you're using your social media, all of those things to educate your customers and give them something without asking, it should be give, 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 take, give, 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 ask. That's what it should be. Do not ask, 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 ask. And that's all you're doing with lead generation. It's all you're doing, and you know it. And you know it doesn't work. And I think you're hearing me, and you may be frustrated with what I'm saying to you, but I think you know the truth. I think you know the truth. You're smart enough to know you have to market. So you're also smart enough to know that one thing is not going to work for you. Marketing isn't one thing, it's everything. It's all of it mixed together. If it doesn't mix together, it's not going to work. If they're not working together, they're not going to work. If you're only doing one thing, it's not going to work. Lead generation is great if it's got a strategy behind it that includes everything else. So let me ask you, are you doing email marketing? Are you following up with the people who you've gone out to see? Do you have a drip campaign? So the first time you go out and you service somebody, do you have a drip campaign that goes to them over the next few weeks, telling them things about their home or telling them things about the unit you've just installed? Are you telling them these things? Do you care? Because the truth is, they're going to think you don't care if you're not telling them these things. So create that. Create a drip campaign, giving them something, not selling them something, giving them something. Now, there's a way to do it where you're also selling them something. So, say that you're a home service company that does plumbing, electric, and HVAC, right? And air quality. So, you can give them something, and at the same time say, oh, by the way, you've gone and you've sold them HVAC. And then you say, thank you for buying that. And then you say, hey, did you know that with the HVAC, that's going to push more air and more pollutants through your house because your vents aren't clean. But by the way, we do that, right? Here's what you need to know about pollutants in your air. But by the way, we can help you with that, right? There are ways for that drip campaign to both sell and to give. You can do that. So that's one thing. There are things that you can do in your regular campaigns to these customers by tagging them, not your sales campaign. Yeah, you're going to have sales campaigns. You're going to say, yo, folks, it's cold out there right now. You need to get on our books soon because when your air conditioning breaks down, and it will, when it breaks down, we're going to be busy because everybody else's is breaking down at the same time. So be preventative. Let's get some preventative care. You can do that. But when you're not doing that, you're going to be giving. You're going to do things like tagging certain customers with certain things. So I just went out, I just serviced this home. When I did, I put in a new filter. Now that's marked in my system. And in 3 months, I'm going to send them a reminder. Hey, we changed your filter 3 months ago. You've got a dog in your house. We remember that. So you need to change your filter more often than the other guys. You need to change your filter at least every 3 months. So today's the day, and set it for the next 3 months and the next 3 months and the next 3 months. And that person's going to be grateful for you because you're giving to them. I know I sound harsh when I tell you that it is bullshit that these agencies are selling you. They're selling it to you because they know you're going to stick around for a year, and that's all they need. They need a year of your money. They're going to take a year of your money. They're going to give you some leads, but then you're going to go, this isn't really working. I need more. I want people to know me. I want them to like me. I want to be at the grocery store and people say, hey, Ann. And guess what? I go to the grocery store and they say, hey, Ann, I like that podcast you did. You know why? Because I'm out here. I put myself out there. Put yourself out there. Be known, be liked, and be trusted. You've got to do that. You cannot start with the easy button. Don't do it. I want to remind you, we are the no bullshit marketing team. It's what we do. We work with home service companies to help you build your business. We are not going to bullshit you. If we think we can't help you, we're not going to do it. We do not give you a good, better, best. We give you the best all the time. It's what we do. We do it all the time. So if you want to learn how we work, or if you want to learn how you can put some of these things to work with for yourself without coming to us, you don't have to come to us. If you're like, I'm not ready for you yet, Ann, that's fine. Go to our blog, asmmdigital.com, asmmdigital.com/blog, and you can learn all of this there. There are entire 10,000 word blogs there that will help you learn how to build brand awareness. There are blogs that will help you learn how to build trust. There are blogs who will explain why consistency matters, not just in the people who are seeing you, but in how Google ranks you and how Facebook ranks you and how LinkedIn ranks you. If you're tired of the bullshit, go to this blog, figure out what you want to do next. And if you're really tired of the bullshit, call me. Find out whether we can help your business. I think we can. I'm having fun with this. I hope you're having fun with it too. It really did help me to vent. I was kind of pissed off about that call this morning. So I hope it helped you. It helped me for sure. Take care, folks. See you soon.